You're watching NBC, America's late night leader.
It's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And me, I'm Ed Hall. Tonight, Jay welcomes from ER, Noah Wiley. Comedian, Elon Gold. The music of Toby Keith. And Jaywalking. And now, Jay Leno.
Welcome to The Tonight Show. Nice to have you here. Well, I guess you know, John Kerry, the big winner in Iowa last night. John Kerry, the big winner. Oh. California, a little trickier. Ted Kennedy introduced Kerry as the comeback kid. That used to be Bill Clinton's name on the campaign trail. You know what? Did you know they used to call him the comeback kid? Because every time he would come back to the city, you know, he'd find out if he had a kid or not. And John Kerry said in his speech last night that this is the beginning of the end of the Bush administration. I agree. Hey, it may take 5 years, but believe me, this slows it down. I'll tell you something fascinating, though. John Kerry's victory over Howard Dean has completely changed the presidential race. Now, instead of a rich white guy from Yale who lives in the White House facing off against a rich white guy from Yale who lives in Vermont, he may have to face off a rich white guy from Yale who lives in Massachusetts. So it's a whole different game. It's a whole different ballgame. Well, it's the big surprise. John Edwards came in second. Edwards is quite eloquent. He said, we have two Americas, one for the rich and one for the poor. We have two countries with two tax systems, two school systems, and two medical systems. Today, President Bush said, great, why don't you become president of the crappy America? I'll keep my job. You be president of that one. Hey, finally, and good news today for Howard Dean's wife. Looks like she's finally going to get some of that privacy she wanted. Yeah. Oh, my God, did you see Dean's speech last night? Oh, my God. Now I hear the cows in Iowa are afraid of getting Mad Dean disease. Oh, my God. It's a frightening thing, that is. Man, let me tell you something. Hey. Believe me, I'm no pundit. I'm no expert in politics, but I think it's a bad sign when your speech ends with your aide shooting you with a tranquilizer gun. You know, you know who I felt sorry for last night? The person who, you know, the people who sign for the deaf when the candidates are talking? Did you see him last night? Show it from last night from the speech.
We're going to California and Texas and New York, and we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
And Dean is a doctor. Man, he acts more like a postal worker. Gee. You know what I'm thinking? I mean, he is a doctor. What kind of bedside manner is that for a doctor? We're going to pull out your spleen, then your appendix, then we're going for your tonsils, then we're going to take your damn heart and replace. I mean, the frightening thing is, calm down. I'll tell you something. Hey, wow. And Dean did not look much better this morning. Did you see him arriving in New Hampshire this morning? Show that footage from the Manchester airport. Frightening.
Hey, Jay, could you yell like that again, man?
That was an acting piece.
That was good, man.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing the monologue to a complete halt.
No, it wasn't. I was right in the flow, man.
And Dick Gephardt dropped out of the presidential race today. Yeah, well, man. He says apparently the country is not ready for a really, really white president.
Really? Since when?
I mean, really white. But it looked like things have finally returned to normal in Iowa today, now that the candidates have gone home, the caucuses are over. Put on the camera, see what's going on in Iowa. Yeah, now. Apparently, yeah. They must be getting an Indian summer, apparently. Corn is really good in January. What is that? It looks like Iowa. Is it Iowa in August? And Senator Joe Lieberman, you know, he skipped Iowa. He's now devoting all his energy to losing in New Hampshire. That's what he's saying. How about Dennis Kucinich? Oh, my God. Huh? He finished behind Martha Stewart. That's how screwed he is. He's out of it. Where's he at? Speaking of that, Martha Stewart's trial got underway today. Well, the preliminary trial, you know, the jury, picking the jury and all that. You know, again, these celebrities, I don't think Martha's taking it very seriously. Did you see her arrive in court this morning? Show the footage. Here she is arriving. Here she is. Here she's getting up. This is fascinating. Watch what she does here. She gets out, okay, and then something, for some reason, then she's like, here's a very odd story. Psychic Uri Geller. You know who he is? The guy who's bends spoons with his mind? Well, he's a good friend of Michael Jackson. Hard to believe. No, he said, this is in the papers today, he said he asked Michael under hypnosis if he ever molested a child, and Michael denied it. Yeah. Of course, what he didn't tell you, to hypnotize Michael, he had to swing a naked boy in front of him. Yeah. That's how you kind of do it. You're getting sleepy. Getting sleepy.
Swing a naked boy.
Swing a naked boy.
There's a nice image we want to keep in mind.
I only report the news. I don't make this stuff up. Just reporting what I read in the paper. And as you know, NASA has landed the Mars rover on the surface of Mars. It's sending back pictures. Now it's drilling into the surface. This is fascinating to get samples. Have you seen this thing? It looks like a golf cart. It looks like a little golf cart with a drill in the front of it. This is like a Republican's dream come true, isn't it? You can play golf and drill for oil at the same time. What a dream come true. Oh, here you go. Here's something very odd I read about today. This new weird leisure trend called colonic vacations. You know what this is? You go to these exclusive desert spas, like in Palm Springs and stuff, and you get a daily high colonic, which completely cleans out your system. But it's, like, what is that, like $1,000? Wouldn't it be a lot cheaper just to go to Mexico, drink the water? Wouldn't it be a lot easier to go down and have a couple of drinks? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it seems... Colonic vacation? Boy, there's a holiday picture you don't want to look at. Okay, here we are. Here's the wife and I. Here we are. And CBS announced plans today for a third CSI show, CSI New York. You know, I got a better idea. How about CSI Philadelphia? With all those Eagle fans throwing themselves in front of buses and jumping out of windows, they got enough bodies for 2 seasons.
Oh, please. Woo. All of a sudden, he's Mr. Football.
Well, but you know, well, no. The Eagles have lost the NFC Championship. What, they lost 3 games?
Three
years
times,
in a row.
3 times,
years in a row.
yes.
You know something? You know what bothers me? I know you're a big Eagles fan.
Yeah.
And I just hope a lot of these Eagles fans don't turn to drugs like marijuana to make themselves feel better. You know what I'm saying? I'd hate to see that. I'd hate to see that
why would anybody do that, Jay?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Bringing the monologue to a screeching halt.
I did sense that. And Kobe Bryant has been dropped as a spokesperson for McDonald's. Did not renew his contract. Which, I don't know, do you see Kobe at McDonald's? He seems more like a room service kind of guy. You know, I don't know. I'm just seeing it. And Mitsubishi Automobiles, have you heard their new slogan? This is the new slogan. Who dreamed this up? Mitsubishi, wake up and drive. That's their slogan, wake up and drive. What kind of slogan is that? Who's this for, homeless people that live in their car? Hey, come on, Pops, wake up and drive. Get the hell out of here. Can't park there. Come on, move along, move along. And the UPN network has announced they're doing a new reality series that will follow Amish teenagers through a rite of passage. This is true. I guess in the Amish religion, for a while, they leave the Amish community and they go to the city and they decide whether they want to remain Amish or not. And the network says, the Amish will not find this show insulting. Of course they won't find it insulting. They don't have TVs. They won't be able to, they're not even going to find it. What's that? Hey, just the fact that they're on UPN, that's insulting enough, isn't it? How many watched American Idol last night? Did huge. A lot of changes in the show this year. Randy Jackson, he looks great. He lost a lot of weight. He had that bypass thing, lost like 100 pounds. He looks terrific. And Paula Abdul, she's got a new look. She's got a shorter, trendier hairstyle. She's wearing less dramatic makeup. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Ryan Seacrest. I'm sorry, that was Ryan Seacrest. I'm sorry. I was watching Maury Povich the other day. You ever watch this freak show he does? What happened to Maury? Didn't he used to be a newsman?
He did, yeah.
What did he and Connie talk about at night? Anyway, the topic was, if you slept with my two best friends, the wedding is off. My two best friends. Apparently one is okay. Slept with my two best friends. Well, that's wrong. And finally, oh, here's a big gossip story. Playboy magazine's Miss November 1992 now coming forward saying she is a lesbian.
Oh.
Saying she's a lesbian.
Oh.
Yeah. She realized she was a lesbian, I guess, when she went to the Playboy Mansion and saw Hugh Hefner naked. Yeah, that's it. Jaywalking and Noah Wiley. Say hello to Kevin Eubanks in the Tonight Show Band. You are vain.
Yes, I'm
so
vain.
you admit to being vain.
I admit to being vain.
Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how handsome would you consider yourself?
A 9?
A 9.
Yes.
Audience, what do you think? Is he happy or unhappy with his driver's license photo?
I'm happy with it.
You are happy. Let's see. You ever get stopped at the airport?
No.
You're talking with
Jody.
Jody. What do you do?
I'm a receptionist.
Reception. Married or single?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Ah. Do you color your own hair or do you have it done?
Both.
You ever had a makeover or been to a spa?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's
Oh.
LA. Who hasn't?
Well, audience, what do you think? Is she happy or unhappy with her driver's license?
The face I'm making in the driver's license photo is something I like to call the glazed donut face.
The glazed donut face.
If I had a choice to do it over, I would do it over.
So you're unhappy with the photo?
I guess you can say that.
You know, I think you should get the chance to do it over.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Your name is Rob? Okay, Rob. Married or single?
Single.
See, now, Rob, what do you do?
Work for FedEx.
Oh, you work for FedEx. Okay, work for FedEx. All right. How much a month do you spend on, like, men's skincare, health care, shampoo, stuff like that?
I don't know, probably about 200.
200 a month?
Yeah.
Is it a lot of work getting that mustache exactly right every day?
Nah, barber do it.
Oh, you have the barber do it, so you go to a professional.
Yeah.
Is this man happy or unhappy with his driver's license photo?
It's cool.
It's cool. You're happy. Can we see it? Okay, big celebrity sighting. Just ran into Dwight Yoakam. Oh, thank you. Now I know I really ran into Dwight Yoakam.
Well, I had to stop him like he's a hat.
Dwight, let me ask you something.
What's that, Joe?
Do you consider yourself a vain guy?
Sort of, I guess.
How much a month do you spend on, like, men's care products? A lot? A little?
Oh, none.
None.
I slap a little bit of aftershave on me.
Slap a little aftershave. Do you like having your picture taken? Are you comfortable with it?
I guess it's a necessity, given the business that I'm in.
All right, audience. Big star, a lot of hits, entertained our troops. What do you think? Is he happy or unhappy with his driver's license photo?
Oh, I'm not really thrilled with it, but but I kept it.
But he kept it. Can we see it? Oh, man, that's a sling blade photo if I ever saw one. We're talking with
Sandra Rose,
Sandra. Where you from?
Russellville, Alabama.
Alabama, Alabama. What do you do down there?
I'm a housewife.
Oh, housewife. Okay, just on vacation?
Yes.
You ever had a makeover?
No.
Ever been to a spa?
No.
Ever had cosmetic surgery?
No.
Well, audience, what do you think? Is she happy or unhappy with her driver's license photo?
I'm not showing it.
Ask me whether you're happy.
No.
Why? No, why don't you want to show it? What's
No,
the matter
it's
with it?
terrible.
So you're not happy with it?
That's right, I'm not.
How-
And you're not seeing it either.
How bad can it be?
It's terrible.
You know, I got to agree with you on that one. You weren't drinking it when this was taken. Some of that moonshine. No. We're talking with
My name is
Andre J.
Yes.
All right, Andre J. Andre J, what do you do?
I'm a stylist, personality, entertainer, correspondent, lover.
How much do you spend a month on hair care and skin care and those kind of products?
Hair care I spend a great deal on because, you know, I love for it to grow from all
Right,
places. And so I spend good. I invest
Right.
good. 300, 400.
That's kind of a Dick Gregory thing.
A little something, little Isaac Hayes.
Little
slash-
Isaac Hayes.
But I feel sexier and at my best.
All
this
right, we'll
way.
put it back on.
Yes.
So it's $300 a month. That's a lot for hair care products.
I know.
Especially when you have no hair.
I know. Believe me, I know.
But nothing on bikini waxing. No.
You don't want to take the camera there. You don't want to go there. Don't go there, Jay.
I wanna go there. What do you think, audience? Is he happy or unhappy with his driver's license photo?
I'm happy.
You're happy with it? Can we see it? Can we see it? Apparently this was in the early homeless period. How old is this picture?
It's not that old.
Really? More like MC Hammer now. Oh, man.